Good afternoon. It is April the 3rd, 2017, the first trading day of the month, of the week, and of the quarter. So it's a pretty historic day. We came in today saying that if the sentiment has shifted on the stock market, we would get selling today. And the reason for that was they tend not to sell it on the close of the quarter. And so we did have selling early this morning. They ignored pretty good news. We'll start with our usual disclaimer. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have or under or overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, we like the short side coming in today on the E-mini better. We thought there was a chance it could sell. We had B's behind us in the overnight, but the market really started off like it normally does. Just kind of wanders. There weren't any strong signals. The signals came from the 10-minute chart. You had a long that made you a little bit of money. You had a short that made you some money. And then on this S, this mean green trade, or these two S's, finally the methodology kicks in. And the methodology kicks in when the market's allowed to sell. When the market's not allowed to sell, you can just see right here that get some pretty good trades to the short side when we bust support right there. Come back in, we finally get some B's over here. We don't get much in the way of trade. Now on these two B's over here, we don't get much. Over here, in the close, as everybody ends up, the B's start to produce. So again, when the market is producing trades to the short side, then the methodology works. So it takes volatility for this to work. That's where we are. So taking a look at our F1 screen, this is a big news week for us. On Wednesday, we'll have the FOMC minutes, and we will have the ADP employment numbers. Right here, we had selling today, took us down. Got down to 40. We're right back up. So lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. Looking at the F2 screen, here's the move out of the middle and C period, and you can see that this B that we had behind us favored the short side. So we got down to 40. That 35 area is pretty good support. The 23.15 to 20 area is pretty good support, and we've got resistance at 65 to 70 now. So where we are right now is that we're at 54.75. We had 60, so 59 to 61, sell one. Don't know where we're going to close, but if we close right here at 55, we ought to try to sell against 60s. 64 to 66 is sell two. The biggest thing going against that trade would be they tried to break it, they couldn't. Tomorrow they'll try to rally it and see where it'll take it. We do have on the buy side this 49.51 and 44.46. So we're just really leaning against structure. International trade minus 44.5B, and factory orders plus 1%. Those numbers would be good for the indexes if they came in that way, or if they come in that way. Looking at the note and the bond, they're both up quite a bit because of the weakness in the E-mini. Straight up, strong finish. find a place to buy it the overnight to retest today's highs. Definitely dealing with a B. So we've got resistance at 4 to 8, 3 to 7 sell 1, 11 to 15 sell 2. The breakout came from 28, we're at 1, so 25, 29 buy 1, and then 17 to 21 buy 2. The news, if as forecast, would not be supportive for treasuries. Looking at the 30-year, okay, remember we talked about G and H's when these reverse, and that's exactly when it reversed. That's if the market's rallied through F period. It's a good time to get short, but sold, it's a good time to get long. Okay, the buck to 04 is number 1. 7 to 11 sell 1. 19 to 23 sell 2. If the E-mini continues to sell, we're not interested in being short. 20 to 24 number 1. 13 to 17 buy 1. Pick up this area right over here, and then 1 to 5 buy 2. Gold held in there pretty well today. Not a big day, but we had enough tradable range that made it work. Higher low, higher high. Can get long tomorrow. Like I said, we didn't have a lot of range to work with today. And you can see that this 55, 57 is resistance. So 55, 57 sell 1. 59, 61 sell 2. On the buy side, 49, 51 buy 1. 45, 47 buy 2. Crude oil looks like it's trying to stay above 50 bucks. Unenthusiastically so. Inside day to day, find a place to trade it. Can be long and short based on that piece of information. Looking at the A period split, definitely a B. So 50, 50, 50, 75 sell 1. 51, 51 and a quarter sell 2. On the buy side, I think they're going to go for stops below 50, but they haven't. So 50, 50 and a quarter buy 1. 49, 50, 49, 75 buy 2. The news tomorrow will be the API inventories out at 4:30 Eastern. And last but not least, the euro got whacked today. And if the news is as forecast tomorrow, it should bring in more selling. Lower high, just a bit lower than Friday's action. Find a place to sell it. And we've got a D pattern right here. So 710, 720, sell 1. 740, 750, sell 2. 75 to 85, buy 1. 106.50, buy 2. And that does it for this April the 3rd, 2017. Had a good day today, and we anticipate even better tomorrow. Y'all have a great evening. I'll see you bright and early in the morning. I'm out of here.